The development of the iPhone began in 2005. It was first introduced by Steve Jobs at the Macworld Expo in San Francisco on January 9, 2007. The first iPhone was officially released on June 29, 2007, revolutionizing the smartphone industry and significantly impacting the way people interact with mobile technology. The first iPhone featured a 3.5-inch display, a 2-megapixel camera, and ran on today's most powerful phone operating system, developed by Apple, called iOS. iOS is inspired by Mac OS, which is designed to run on iPhones, and it has become the most user-friendly OS. It introduced the concept of a multi-touch screen interface and was a combination of a phone, an iPod, and an internet communication device. Apple launched another iPhone in 2008, the iPhone 3G, which included 3G network support for faster data speeds, GPS, and the App Store, which allowed users to download and install third-party applications. After 1 year, 2009 launched the iPhone 3G's upgraded version, the iPhone 3GS. The iPhone 3GS improved performance, added a better camera, introduced video recording capabilities, and had more storage capacity. In 2010, Apple made another most unique phone by design and performance ever made at that time. It was an iPhone 4 and an iPhone 4S. Apple first introduced a square frame phone, which is still the most loved and famous design in the iPhone. Apple's iPhone had started to overtake the decade-long phone-making experience of Nokia, Samsung, and Motorola company phones. At the end of 2010, the iPhone became the #1 selling phone in the US market and in almost all European and some Asian countries. Apple first introduced the virtual assistant Siri on the iPhone 4S. In September 2012, Apple launched the iPhone 5. Apple made two significant changes to the screen size and connector. The screen size changed from 3.5 inches to 4 inches, and a big, giant 30-pin dock connector to a small lighting connector. Apple started adding more facilities to the iPhone. Apple launched the iPhone 5S and 5C in 2013. 5C was launched for sale at an affordable price with multiple color designs. Apple first added a Touch ID fingerprint sensor to the iPhone 5S. In 2014, Apple released the iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus. These models introduced larger displays, 4.7 inches for the iPhone 6 and 5.5 inches for the iPhone 6 Plus, and a thinner design. The iPhone 6s and iPhone 6s Plus were released in 2015. The iPhone 6s series added 3D touch, pressure-sensitive display technology, and improved internal hardware. The iPhone created a huge shake in the smartphone market by selling about 171 million iPhones around the world. Apple launched the iPhone SE in 2016, which combined the design of the iPhone 5S with the hardware of the iPhone 6s, providing a more affordable option but not success compared to other iPhone models. Apple launched the iPhone 7 and iPhone 7 Plus in 2016. Apple created history in smartphones by removing the 3.5mm headphone jack, adding a dual camera system for the iPhone 7 Plus, and making the phone IP67 dust and water resistant. In 2017, Apple launched the new series of iPhone 8 and iPhone 8 Plus, adding the Qi wireless charging feature and an improved processor. On November 3, 2017, Apple released the futuristic iPhone X with a notch display. Apple removed the most loved home button from the iPhone and introduced gesture techniques on the phone for back and close applications. And they also introduced the most advanced facial recognition technology, Face ID, on the iPhone. Later in 2018, Apple launched the iPhone X series, the iPhone XS, the iPhone XS Max, and the iPhone XR, adding more performance and increasing screen size. Apple launched the iPhone 11, iPhone 11 Pro, and iPhone 11 Pro Max in 2019 with a well-designed back camera setup, a more powerful A13 Bionic chip, and increased battery life. Apple launched the iPhone SE 2020 model by combining the design of the iPhone 8 with the A13 Bionic chip, providing a budget-friendly option. Apple launched another best iPhone, the iPhone 12, the iPhone 12 Pro, and the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Apple first introduced 5G support on the iPhone, rebacked the squared design after the 4 Series iPhone, and improved camera capabilities. Apple launched the iPhone 13 series in 2021. The iPhone 13 series featured further improvements to cameras, battery life, and performance, along with a smaller notch and higher refresh rate displays. In 2022, Apple launched the iPhone 14, iPhone 14 Pro, and iPhone 14 Pro Max. Apple removed the notch, replaced it with Dynamic Island, and improved the camera megapixels from 12 to 48 megapixels on the iPhone 14 Pro and the iPhone 14 Pro Max. On September 22, 2023, Apple launched the iPhone 15, 15 Pro, and 15 Pro Max. Apple replaced the Lightning connector with a Type-C connector. The improved connectivity powers a new precision finding for Find My Friends feature that lets you locate your friends in crowded areas with precision finding. Apple added Wi-Fi 6E support is included for up to 2x faster Wi-Fi speeds.